Parable of the farmer and Jesus calms the storm. Jesus taught in parables. Bible parables are stories about everyday life, which teach us about God's kingdom. See if you can understand what Jesus wants us to know about God's kingdom from today's Bible skit.
Look, there's Jesus over there by the lake. He's saying something to his disciples. Let's go hear what he's saying.
Listen, a farmer went out to plant his seeds.
Wait, we can't hear you.
A farmer went out to plant his seeds.
Now we can't see you.
There's a boat over there next to the water's edge. I'll climb in and teach you from there. Now can everyone see me and hear me?
Yes, perfect.
As I was saying, a farmer went out to plant his seeds. As he was scattering his seeds, some fell along the path, and the birds came up and ate it. Some seeds fell on the rocks, where there wasn't much soil, and the plants sprang up quickly. But when the sun came, they were scorched and withered because they hadn't taken root. Other seeds fell among thorns, which grew and choked the plants, so that they did not grow grain. Still other seeds fell on good soil. They came up and produced a crop, multiplying 30, 60, or even 100 times more.
But Jesus, what does this mean?
He who has ears to hear, let him hear.
Not sure what all this means to us. We need to think about it.
So the crowd went away, and Jesus was left alone with his disciples.
Jesus, we don't understand what you said either. What does the parable mean?
If you don't understand this parable, then how will you understand any parables I teach you? Here's what it means. The farmer who plants seeds is like a person who tells others about God's words.
Oh, okay. What about the seeds? What do they represent?
Hold on, I'm getting to it. Some people are like seeds among the path, where the word is planted. As soon as they hear it, Satan comes and takes it away. The word that was planted in them. The seeds planted on the rocks are like people who hear the word and receive it with joy. But since the seeds have no root, they follow God's way for only a short time. When trouble comes or people bullying them because of their faith, they shortly turn away from God.
I see.
Still other people are like seeds planted among thorns. They hear the word, but when the worries of life, the concern for money, and the desire for more and more things comes and chokes the word, makes it useless.
Well, that's not good.
Then there are those who are like seeds planted on good soil. They hear the word, accepting and believing it. They produce 30, 60, or even 100 times more what was planted.
Oh, I get it. Everyone who believes and trusts God and obeys his word will do great things for him. And then more and more people will see and hear and believe in God too.
That's right. You've gotten it. It's getting late. I've got to get going.
Let's follow him in our boats.
I'm tired. I'm going to get some rest. Wake me up when we get there.
Okay, will do.
When they were far out from shore, a furious storm came up. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And and the waves broke over the boat. Whoosh! The storm got so bad the boats began to sink.
Jesus, wake up, wake up.
What?
Help.
Are we there yet?
No, we're not there yet. We're going to drown. Don't you care about us?
Wind and waves, be still!
Whoa. Am I dreaming? Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him. This is amazing.
Why were you so afraid? Don't you trust me yet? The